skills they need to express themselves confidently, build meaningful relationships, and create positive impact in their workplaces and communities. It is a pleasure to have you with us, Ma. Good morning, Ma, and welcome to the show. Hello, Ma. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Good morning. Thank you so
Okay.
much for having me on the show today.
Okay. To begin with, could you share what communication means to you and why it's such an important skill in today's world?
Absolutely great. Communication is the art of giving and receiving information and feedbacks. Um, Communication is an essential of human relationships because no matter who you are, what we do, where we are, we would communicate. And the interesting thing is that whether we open our mouths or not, communication is going on. So verbal communication, that is with our mouth, um, oral communication, verbal oral communication, then non-verbal communication using signs and symbols. Communication, the game of communication, we should always know that communication is never complete without a feedback. So communication, the entire communication triangle, receiving, giving information, and then feedback. Essentially, the space of communication has actually changed, transited a lot in the past couple of years. Because now we're talking about communication, because it's it's the acceptance of human. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, communication is the crest of human relationships. I'm saying like this because, for instance, at workplace, um, the employers have to communicate their goals, their vision, their objectives to the employees, and employees have to communicate back the same information that they've been given. To know good organizations, we would classify organizations that communicate with us better as good organizations that listen to us, their customer service skills,
Hmm.
their customer service experience. It's all communication. And these days, communication has changed in the era of social media because our means and modalities for receiving information used to be traditional means, newspapers, television, but the rate with which information is circulating on social media today tells us that the game of communication has changed. It puts the responsibility on us as human beings to ensure that um, we develop our communication skills because it will help us better ourselves. If you
Hmm.
tech bro, you would stand out if you're a great communicator and you work on your presentation skills, you will stand out in that field. So whatever your field is, let me wrap up this way. Whatever your field is, you should learn to communicate.
Hmm.
It will stand you out.
Yes.
Secondly, it is your responsibility as a human being to verify every information from communication you hear. We've heard of alleged practices. I mean, alleging people of things they did not do, and those things going viral because I mean the person it's just viral on the internet. So we must become like Berean Christians that actually cross-check whatever information that they've been given, and of course develop our communication skills as human beings. Communication is a critical skill to thrive in the 21st century at home because if you're not communicating with your spouse, there's trouble in the office with our friends, and we should learn how to communicate. It's essential. Please let me know if you want me to go on talking.
No, because you're sharing your knowledge with a lot of people and they are learning, and that is very, very important. A lot of people actually need to learn the importance of learning how to communicate, of communication skills. So, what inspired your journey into learning and development, and how has communication played a role in your career? I'm asking this question because some people don't know how important it is how important it is to know how to communicate insofar as it plays a great role in their life, in their career, and in everything they do.
Oh, okay, awesome. Thank you for that question. So, let me take this from the place of a professional, like you asked. A lot of us are excellent people. We do so much work, good work, great work, fantastic work, but then we are not communicating our value with other people. I started my career in education as My first degree is in accounting. I love education. I love seeing people transform their lives with the power of learning. That's why I went back to school to do postgraduate in education, and I've been working in the education sector and across all fields for about a decade now. So I realized that my value as a classroom teacher, I could do more from the classroom, right? I could do more, and I started, getting all the skills with the courses for professional development, attending courses, conferences, building myself up. But guess what? That would not really make a lot of difference, because there are people watching this, listening to this, that they really know much, do much, but they are hoping that somehow the universe will reward them for their good work without them communicating their value to the world, without them putting themselves out there. It really started as me knowing that, you know what, I'll probably just teach 100 children, maybe 200, 500 children across my career, and that will be all, because I have more and I'm not saying it. So what I started doing is to communicate my skills through professional networks and LinkedIn. It is not shouting, it is not being humble. When people say, oh, I don't want to talk, they believe that they are being humble.
Yes, I'm being humble, I'm avoiding trouble, yes.
It is not, you are not prideful by showing your work. In fact, you're doing a justice to the universe, because there are people that need your work. Like as I was talking, where like you're educating people, please talk. If you do not communicate your value to the world these days, you are shortchanging yourself and shortchanging human beings. Imagine I remained in the classroom, I was developing myself, and I never told people about what I did. Nobody would know what I do. Nobody would know what I'm doing. It is all communication. You have to take responsibility. I said this for communicating your value to the world as an employee. You've got skills. I mean, a lot of the promotion and the advancement that we're praying for, we're working so hard for, we really want to crave, they are in us just